Hello. This is my week of super lazy filming. Didn't do makeup, didn't even put my contacts in. But I just felt like making a video. And since I'm still in the middle of several books, I'm not really going to talk about anything I'm reading right now. But I thought I would talk about something I do enjoy, and that is candles. You can see in the corner of this, you can see I've got my little votive candle thing going. It's got that nice little glow. I like, when I'm writing, I like to have nice smells around me, especially since my home office gets, the vent from the kitchen seems to come into my home office, so when there's food cooking, which I really don't like my office to smell like that, so I tend to burn incense or run a diffuser or burn candles. My diffuser broke earlier this week, so I need to get a new one. But yeah. Anyway, I thought, well, I have a candle habit, as it were, and I thought I would talk about some of the latest scents that I have picked up. These are all Yankee Candle, because we have a Yankee Candle outlet near us, but I have candles from other places, but my most recent order of candles was from Yankee. So let's start with Seaside Woods, which is a really nice, it's kind of a musky smell. It's, I don't know that I would say it's woodsy per se, it's not juniper or pine or anything like that. It's definitely got like a perfumey, musky smell to it, maybe some sandalwoody smell if you like that kind of thing. I'll tell you up front that I don't like things that smell like food, hence the kitchen thing. So I don't burn candles that smell like cookies or vanilla or baked goods or, anything like that. I really, really dislike that, like actively. I don't use body lotions that smell like vanilla or whatever. I don't, it's just, I don't know. There's something about it that really bothers me. So I tend to go for floral or musky scents. My favorite incenses are dragon's blood, frankincense, myrrh, things like that. So yeah, but Seaside Woods, nice and musky for people who don't like floral. It's still perfumey, and I mean, kind of depends. I'm using these tea lights because my little votive candle holder there is designed for them. So you don't get like a ton of scent out of these. In a bigger candle, this might be overpowering in a small space. I tend not to use big candles in my office because the smoke discolors the ceiling. So I try to not use something that's going to put out a lot of smoke. So I'm pretty careful with my incense and all that in a small space, which is as it should be. As always, when working with open fire, be careful, The next one I got was called Summer Daydream. This one's pink. Colors of candles matter to me, for a very peculiar reason. Yeah, this one's a nice kind of light, flowery, almost like a light wildflower smell is what I'd say. It's not super hugely floral in the way some can be. Okay, so anyway, the thing about colors. I have this weird hang up where each day of the week is ruled by a different planet, and each of those planets has colors associated with them. So as a rule, on certain days of the week, I will try to wear certain colors or burn candles of that color. It's a very strange hang up, almost like a superstition. I'm not sure why I do it. I've tried to not do it, but I just can't seem to help it. So I don't know if it's like an OCD Asperger's thing. But Yeah, so it's Thursday, which is Jupiter, and Jupiter's technically more like royal blues and purples. I'm wearing more like a navy blue now, but the nice thing is white is, good for any day. So the Seaside Woods candle, which is what I'm burning now, I can, any day of the week would work. And sometimes with the candles, I'm less picky. Sometimes if I'm like, oh, I feel like this scent today, then I'll just do it. But anyway, Summer Daydream's nice. This one's Afternoon Escape. This one's kind of a greeny. So pink and green are Fridays, by the way. You know what? This one almost smells like a very faint version of freshly mown grass. Yeah. They used to have a dark green one that was like fresh mown lawn or, whatever, fresh grass. And this is like a very, very mild, light version of that. And I love the smell of fresh mown grass. That's like one of my favorite childhood smells. So, this Afternoon Escape candle, I'm really fond of it. And the last new one I got, and I bought all these online because, our outlets are closed. So I wasn't really sure what I was getting. I had to kind of base what I was ordering on the descriptions. Normally I'd go to the Yankee Candle and I'd smell everything. But this one's called Wildflower Blooms. Now this one it's kind of a really pale green color. This one is definitely the strongest flowery smell of all of them. I would say Summer Daydream smells more like a really wide open field of wildflowers. This smells like it's strong. This one definitely smells like a more concentrated, like, space of wildflowers. Like maybe if they were indoors somewhere, or I don't know, you were trapped with them in a building, because it is a much stronger scent. Now, I was gonna also introduce a couple of my all-time favorites. I don't think they make this one anymore. Blue Hydrangea. Blue Hydrangea is one of my all-time favorites. I'm down to like my last 2 or 3. This one, I've had them for so long that they're actually losing their scent a little bit too. I don't know if hydrangeas actually smell like this. I have hydrangeas outside, but they don't seem to have a very strong scent at all. So I don't know if this is what my hydrangeas are supposed to smell like. I don't know. But I love this candle. I don't know why. It's not my favorite scent, weirdly. But I have like just a really strong tie to it for some reason. I can't really explain it. There's something about it that I feel, tied to. Like, I wrote about hydrangeas extensively once in a story, and I think maybe there's something like there that I just like bonded with. And so the idea of like a hydrangea candle, especially blue hydrangeas, because that's my favorite color of hydrangea. And then this one is Lake Sunset, which is another light one, similar to Seaside Woods. Again, it's kind of musky. Less musky than Seaside Woods. A little more fresh air smelling than the Seaside Woods. But one of my all-time favorites for the smell. Yeah, that one's really nice. I might burn this one tomorrow. Again, this is older. I don't know if they still make this scent, because I know they turn over their like stock on a regular basis, right? I got a car freshener too, which I don't have here because it's in my car. But it was dried lavender and oak. Really, really like that one. I don't know if that exists as a candle, but as a car, freshener, it's really, really nice. I have another one, here, for when that one runs out. I've got this one which is Lilac Blossoms. Lilac is one of my favorite scents in general. Lilac and violet are two, I think, of my favorite actual plant scents. Honeysuckle. I like honeysuckle a lot because it reminds me of my childhood. We used to eat honeysuckle all the time. But, yeah. So, those are some candles that I just thought I would share. My recent haul in, like, candle, I just went and bought a bunch because I hadn't bought candles in, like, ages, and was like, you know what, gotta buy some candles because my diffuser broke, and I can't burn incense every day. The incense I love, but number one, it doesn't burn for as long, and so number two, it's like really concentrated scent for a short amount of time, and then it kind of lingers. But my office, I don't know how to show you this. My office has open, so the way my home office is, it's built off of the master bedroom, and this used to be part of the master bedroom, but the previous owners built this wall that you see behind me to separate this space from the rest of the bedroom, because this was the guy's home office. He was a dentist, and not that he was doing dental work in here. It was like, paperwork, office, filing cabinet stuff, but so when they built it, they left like a couple of just open, like there's, just these kind of cutouts that are open to the bedroom, which is nice because it does mean that the scent isn't too concentrated just in my office when I burn like a candle or incense, but it also means that the scent does not stay here. Like, a lot of the time my bedroom will smell more like the candle or the incense than my office will. And since I'm not in my bedroom, I don't smell it as much. So with incense, it's messier because of, it's concentrated, which can sometimes, depending on the incense, give me a little bit of a headache or cause me to cough. I really shouldn't do incense and candles and stuff because I have really bad lungs from childhood. But I just, I love it. It's why I used to use the diffuser more, because that felt like less, polluting to my space and my lungs. But I'll get a new diffuser. It'll be fine. In the meantime, I'm using candles and incense. I should show you my incense thing. So this is how I keep it from being too messy. Hang on. So this is cool. I got this at a Renaissance festival. So it's like a bottle, right? It's just, I guess they painted it, and this little thing goes in, and you light the incense, and you clip the incense here, and it hangs, and you put it in the bottle, and then the incense comes out these holes, but the bottle holds the ash, and then you can just like periodically clean it of the ash, and it's nice because it's a lot less messy than the other like stick holding things that you can use. Anyway, I thought it was really clever. I really liked it. I don't know, go to a Renaissance festival and find one if you want one. I have the name of the company that I bought this and some incense from. I'll put it in the description below if you're curious and want to go look them up. Their incense sticks are super strong, but I do really like them because I do feel like for the money you're really getting your money's worth. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I have to say about candles and incense and just kind of whatever. Oh, it still smells like the frankincense I burned a few days ago. It smells like the frankincense and a little bit of like ash. It's kind of a weird mix, but all right. Anyway, take care. Hope you're reading and writing if you're a writer, and doing good things and staying safe. I am reading a couple of books right now, and as soon as I finish at least one of them, I will be back with more book reviews and all that kind of thing. But in the meantime,